Renaissance woman. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to set an elegant table setting for two for entertaining for a dinner. My philosophy of decorating the table for entertaining is to have many layers. It's the layering that gives you that little extra punch that makes a place setting truly rich and elegant looking. So the first element is a tablecloth. Now my tablecloth of choice at the moment is not actually a tablecloth. It is in fact this throw, which I think I might have purchased at Walmart. I'm not sure, but I love the dark purple. So all I do is just spread it over the table and adjust the corners, and voila, I have a tablecloth. The next element for a layered table setting is placemats. Now these are ones that I believe I purchased at the Dollarama, and they do not match the purple at all. I like to have not necessarily tone on tone, but a mix of colors and even contrast. And so a placemat is a chance to add a little extra color. The next element is a charger plate. Now a charger is simply a large decorative plate that you place on the table over whatever sort of linens you have, and that serves as a foundation for the actual plate that you're going to eat off of. So these chargers, as you can see, it's a large gold plate. It's quite heavy. I got these at the clearance rack at Bed Bath & Beyond, I believe. And so they were marked down quite a bit. So I was quite fortunate to get them. But you can find charger plates. These ones are made out of glass, but you can find charger plates made out of plastic from the Dollarama as well, and they will do just as well. So you just place those in the center, and now you are ready to put the actual eating dishes on your setting. So now we are going to place our dinner plate. I inherited my china from my grandmother, so I like to use it as often as possible, and I will sometimes use it, in fact not just sometimes, but quite frequently, just for myself, but especially when company comes. So whatever dishes you have, just place your dining plate on top of the charger. Now I like to serve a salad before the main course, so if you've got a salad bowl or a salad plate, you would then place that on top of the dinner plate. Now maybe you don't like to have that as an extra element, and when people serve they just have everything all at once on their plate. That's fine. The salad plates were a part of the china set, so I figured let me use them, and so that's why I put them on there. And also it just adds another layer, and I'm all about layering. So now we're ready to put down our silverware. So I have my everyday silverware. It's a fairly simple set, nothing too extraordinary about that, and I think it probably came from Canadian Tire, but it's got a good weight to it. It feels substantial, and to me that's the keyest element of a good set of tableware, of silverware rather. So now you might need to adjust, but you're going to put the fork on the left hand side, the knife on the right hand side with the blade facing in, and the teaspoon beside the knife, and again here. The next element is the glassware. Now I also was fortunate to inherit crystal from my grandmother, but whatever sort of drinkware you have will be fine. And if you're going for that elegant look, you can't go wrong with wine glasses, even if you're serving not wine. And so again, good old Dollarama does sell a nice wine glass for, $1.25 or however much that is. So you might want to invest in there. And so the water glass goes at the tip of the knife, just a couple of inches north of that. The next element that you're going to add is your napkin. I am a fan of cloth napkins, even if sometimes I don't actually use it, but it just looks nice. And so here's a standard cloth napkin. You can get them Bed Bath & Beyond, Walmart, any place like that, in whatever sort of color you fancy. The easiest way would be just to fold it in a square and put it on top, but if you want to take it up a notch, you can use a napkin ring. So what you do is just put your napkin on your pointer finger in the center and just pinch that, and then take your napkin ring and just feed it through, and then you can just fluff it a little bit and lay it flat. So this is the basic table setting. What I'm going to do now is just show you how you can, just a few extra elements that you can have or not have depending on your preference. And just so that it's easy to see, I'm just going to move the wine glasses. So you may choose to have elements like a set of salt and pepper shakers, or perhaps a dish of butter on the table. So what you can do is you could put your salt and pepper shaker like so, and a dish of butter perhaps in the middle like that, or you might place them like that. Now you may choose to have some actual decor on the table in addition to this. So you may simply choose to put these elements to the side and then add something like a simple candle in the middle like that. Whatever it is that you put in the center, just make sure it's not too high, because when you're sitting down and looking at each other, you don't want to be like, ah. So if it's flowers, just make sure that the arrangement doesn't go too far off the table. And if you're not certain, just pull up your chairs and sit down and test it just to see. But otherwise, and just so that we have the final look, I'll re-add the water glasses. And there you have it. This is my take on an elegant dining setting for 2 people.